The International War Crimes Division Court before Judge Alice Komuhangi Kauka is still proceeding with the hearing of Masaka Machete murder case, where legislators Muhammad Segirinya, Alan Sewanyana and 4 others are accused. The pre-trial of the case was impossible when Samuel Muizi, lawyer to Muhammad Segirinya, told court that the accused is still undergoing treatment. Lawyer Muizi presented a letter from the clerk to Parliament, Adolf Mwesije, and some medical documents from St. Francis in Zambia Hospital.
Yeah, today we were meant to proceed with the pre-trial proceedings in the matters against the Honorable Segirinya, Honorable Alan Sewanyana, among others. But the Honorable Segirinya was admitted in Zambia Hospital in critical condition on the 6th date of November and is still lying in that hospital, still under critical condition. We came to court, I've made the report to court, submitted the report of the hospital to court, which is very clear. It is a confidential report. We may not disclose much, but the conclusion is there's an acute medical condition which may only be managed by a hospital outside this country. It's the recommendation of the Zambia Hospital and as confirmed by the Parliament of Uganda. The condition of the Honorable Segirinya will only be managed by the hospital which started on the process of managing this condition, and that is the University Hospital of Amsterdam. Since the 16th date of November, when Parliament agreed to support transfer and medication, Honorable Segirinya cannot fly out of the country because of the condition he's in. So he's currently just under management by the hospital to enable him travel for further medication in Amsterdam. Against that background, we could not proceed because we could not even receive instructions. As counsel, we went there to see him, but we could not even speak to him because he could not communicate to us. And without instructions, we would not really proceed today. All those reasons could not enable us to proceed today, and the matter has been adjourned to February the 19th, 2024, on the application of counsel for the Honorable Segirinya.
He asked court to adjourn the matter. Prosecution led by Richard Birivumbuka didn't object to the prayers. Judge Alice Komuhangi Kauka adjourned the case to 19th February 2024.
Mr. Muhammad Segirinya, who is A6, is admitted in Zambia Hospital with an acute medical condition. I've also considered a letter from the clerk to Parliament, authored by the clerk to Parliament, confirming his condition. I find that this is a genuine reason for his absence in court this morning. And for that reason, I will adjourn this matter to the 19th of February 2024 at 9:30 a.m. for mention. And I join the prosecution in wishing him a quick recovery. And A1, A3, A4, and A7 are further remanded till then. Bail for A5 and A6 is extended till then. Prosecution, if you have any further disclosures to make, please ensure that they are made before that date.
Lawyer Samuel Muizi, however, wants the PP's office to withdraw charges against the accused, alleging delay of prosecution.
We hasten to add that the DPP has again expressed it to court that is not ready for trial in this matter. The court has ordered the DPP to disclose fully to enable this matter to proceed. The implication is, even in any case, even if the Honorable Segirinya was present today, but the state has failed to disclose all the evidence that it's bound to rely on in this matter, then the matter cannot proceed. And our message is simple to the DPP. You have no case to sustain against the Honorable Segirinya, Honorable Alan Sewanyana and others. For all these years, if you do not have anything to disclose to us, then there is no case. It is one of those cases that the DPP should withdraw for want of prosecution. because that evidence is clearly not present. The only evidence they had was probably with the co-accused persons that they were forcing to implicate A5 and A6. They have been very categorical that they are not going to say anything against the A6 and A5 unless anything changes overnight. Yeah, one of the reasons we believe that the DPP should really drop these charges is also on health grounds. One of the issues, if you talk to the doctors, there is a psychological issue. Segirinya constantly has a psychiatrist. He has had that psychiatrist since the time we applied for his bail until to date. And it is very certain that one of the issues disturbing the Honorable Segirinya is these trumped-up charges. He keeps on stating so, that you cannot, from nowhere, level cases on charges against him, which can lead to really death penalty. So I know the DPP is a prayerful person, should really seek and speak to her soul and drop charges against the Honorable Segirinya and others.
Lastly, from me, Council.
The 4 co-accused persons have been further remanded. Meanwhile, the confirmation of the charges against the 8 accused persons in the murder case of AIGP Andrew Felix Kaweesi flopped. Defense failed to make reply to the prosecution's submissions as directed by a court during the last court sitting.
My lord, this matter was coming up for ruling on confirmation of charges however, Counsel Rwakafuz did not file or has not yet filed his response or submissions in response and a reply. And the same applies to Counsel Kasada David. But we noticed, my lady, that Counsel Kasada had received the disclosures a bit late because he received the instructions late as well to represent A7. And as such, was unable to cope with the directives for submissions or schedules. However, we have no response from Senior Counsel Rwakafuz, because at least for him, he has been representing the said people for some time. In the circumstances, we seek an adjournment to enable Counsel Kasada David to file his reply, and also maybe give notice to Counsel Rwakafuz to comply with the schedules. And my lady, since the matter was coming up for ruling today, would ask for, would request for a ruling on notice. We so pray.
Is the true position? With Mr. Rwakafuz, my lord, his health has not been so fine of late. But his health has not been fine of late, but he's working around the clock to get an alternative advocate from his firm to ensure compliance with the court directives. For A7, my lord, we undertake to comply within 7 days. My lord, within 2 weeks from now. For A7, my lord, we undertake to comply within 7 days. And file our respective submissions. My lord, maybe before I take leave of my submission, A1, those represented by Councillor Kafuzi, and A7 intimated that they had filed an application, that they did not know the fate of the application. My lord, that
we went through all the processes and we have done this matter for ruling today.
Judge Alice Komhanji set forth in December 2023 for the defense to make its reply, after which court will make its ruling on 4th March 2024.
To file, give him an extension to file the written submissions in reply. And so, Mr. Kasada, you shall file your submissions for A7 not later than the 4th of December 2023, and ensure to serve counsel for the prosecution and counsel for the other accused persons by the same date. And Mr. Kaweesi, who is not in court but who you are representing today, shall also file his written submissions not later than the 11th of December 2023, and serve prosecution and also counsel for the other accused persons by the same date. Miss Bendera, for the prosecution, you shall file your submissions in rejoinder, if any, by the 22nd of December 2023. And the schedules that I have given you shall be complied with strictly, and failure of which this court shall deem that you don't intend to file, and the ruling shall be given without your submissions. I shall give this ruling on the 4th of March 2024 at 9:30 a.m. because I'm proceeding on leave. 4th of March 2024 at 9:30 a.m. Accused persons, your bail is extended. Yeah, till then.